Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. So, last time out we headed back to Twilight Town. We did some item cleanup. We found Hina, Pence and Olette outside the mansion, kind of knocked out. And then King Mickey showed up and now we have to fight some nobodies. So let's kill some nobodies. King Mickey with his fighting style here kind of reminds me of Yoda from episode... what episode was that? That was episode 2. Which, you know, I thought was cool at the time. I thought it was cool at the time, but now it's kind of lame. But then again, episode 2 is the... Objectively speaking, it's the worst movie in the series. Definitely. Anyway. Yeah, so we're just fighting a bunch of Heartless. My apologies. So let's... yeah, nothing new here, just a bunch of... no, it's not Heartless, it's Nobodies. It's everybody we've faced off against before. And Donald gets Lucky, which is very nice and very useful.
Ansem the Wise, the real Ansem. He snuck into Organization 13 Stronghold.
Remember, the real Ansem?
I'm pretty sure we're right.
Why'd you all come
That's
here?
fucking confusing. Oh, we'll find out about that later on.
Who?
Well, Your Majesty, Sora thinks it might have been Riku.
It's just a feeling I had.
Well, if that's what you think, then it's probably right.
You mean Riku's
Right.
okay?
If
Jesus
that's what
Christ.
you think,
I've waited long enough, Your Majesty. Tell
King
me what
Mickey's a
you
bit of a
know.
prick here. He's like,
it's not for me to say.
I'm not saying
But Your
anything. Fuck off.
Majesty, Why?
I don't want to break my promise.
You made a promise to Riku? So he's okay. I can see
Ah,
him again.
Mickey, you got done by this
Riku,
moron. What the
My
fuck?
best friend. That's it.
Your Majesty, you got the pouch with the crystal from Riku, didn't you? And you promised not to tell, right?
Gosh, guys.
Wow, he's been done.
Yeah. Let's go. Kairi, Riku,
Ah,
on our way.
so now we've got to head back into the old mansion and make our way towards Kairi and Riku. I don't think we'll get there just yet, but yeah, in fact, sorry. In the confusing part of this is actually not. This is actually the first time I think we've been here, because we were in. The only time we've been to this mansion was as Roxas right at the beginning of the game, and that was the like the computer generated kind of fake Twilight Town. So I guess technically this is the first time we've been here. Hence why we've got puzzle pieces and the chests. Chests are all in the same locations as in the computer world. They're just, you know, full up and ready to go again. Don't need to go in here. I just thought, well, let's get some shit. Let's just get try and open all the chests. And these aren't new. We've faced these wizard kind of nobodies before. Oh, and we got the nobody guard for Goofy. That's a nice drop. That's a pretty good shield, good strength. So that's a pretty decent. It's a pretty decent weapon for Goofy, to be fair. So that's something positive. Now time to check in here. Is it the same? Yeah. I don't know how it's so fucking white. If nobody's been in here for years. But whatever. Save point. Let's save. And let's get going. Sorry. And of course something else is that I think when we came here like early on in the computer generated version, that was, I think we just fought Heartless in here. and maybe the occasional nobody. We didn't fight these level of nobody anyway. These are the Dragoon Heartless. Nobody's. Fuck. Not like why it doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, these guys are no fucking use at this point. Goofy's now at level 50. Nice. Oh, fucking hell, more of you pricks. Something I do kind of like about this game as well is that you get keyblades fairly regularly, so you're constantly changing up your you know, the keyblades that you use, which is kind of cool. Fuck you. I hate dragoons. Go fuck yourself. Alright. Dense shard, let's go. Sorry about that.
There! We found it!
And we found the PC.
I can handle
I don't know. I don't know, Donald, but I'm sure that, oh. Pence can do something with it.
Here we go.
Pence, can you set up Crisis?
What's wrong?
Can this thing play Crisis?
Can't go any further with the password.
Do you have any idea what the password might be?
Not a chance.
Well, we only got this photo.
Yeah, the one Donald ate up.
It was in the
Yes, Donald,
box
you fat
right
fuck.
next to the photo.
Ate the ice cream like a
That's it.
greedy
And so the
whore.
wise loved ice cream.
Okay. What's the
Okay.
name of the flavor?
Can you remember, boys and girls? So yeah, you basically just have to tell him sky sugar, liver pepper, or is it sea salt ice cream?
Worked.
And you know which one it is. Sea salt ice cream, and that opens up the way back
Let's go.
and allows us to enter the computer
We're here to
world.
hold down the fort.
Say hi to Kyrie.
You bet.
So we can save. Let's save first. And now it's time to head into the computer world, where Carrie and Riku have been held captive. So let's get going. And it's the exact
Are we
same
back in
thing.
the same place?
No, the computer's kind of fucked if you look at it. Yeah, there you go.
This is the other Twilight Town.
Yeah, you'll remember
Roxas'
from
Twilight Town.
really early on in the game where Roxas just beat the living shit out of it. So yeah, there you go.
There's gotta be an
So
entrance
we're
into
in the
dark
other
room
Twilight
somewhere.
Town, so we've got to...
Let's split up.
So what we've got to do next, my apologies, is we've got to take a look around. Oh, secret, won't be reading that. We've got to look around, and we've got to find ourselves... Ooh, save point. The same location, that's nice. So basically, we've got to find ourselves the entry point to the Dark World,
There.
to Organization 13's world. And it just happens to be here. Isn't that a stroke of fortune?
This is it.
From what I remember, you can't go out to, like, the alternate Twilight Town, from what I remember. That was me just trying to see if there was any more chests around that I could open, but I found out. So let's just move on with the story, eh? We're actually getting close to the end of the game now. We've got, this is pretty much the final area of the game, so we're very close to being done. Still got a number of hours to go, though. And a fair few boss fights. In fact, the next boss fight coming up is... Oh my god, I hated it so much. It sucks ass. I won't spoil what it is, but man, it's hard. Anyway. Let's kick some ass. Donald's at level 50. His magic has increased. That'll be useful. Well done, Donald. You kill-stealing bitch. Alright.
It's no use.
Oh, shut up, Silver. It's time for us to shift. Oh, look at his.
Why?
He's back.
Don't ask, just do it.
Jesus Christ, Axel. I thought you were supposed to be a
You okay?
badass.
I kidnapped Kai.
You've been taken down by low-level
After that,
nobodies.
Sayek
You
caught
suck.
her. He's a member of Organization 13. Sayex. Got it memorized? Now go save her.
Sayex. Sounds like a southerner trying to say sex. Oh well. So Donald and Goofy are gone. Why? I don't know. Anyway, we're fighting with Axel. So yeah, this section is just teaming up with Axel to destroy all the nobodies. I keep trying to say Heartless. I don't know why. I guess I just associate Heartless with being, you know, enemies more than nobodies. Which I know doesn't really make sense, especially with Kingdom Hearts 2, but... Alright, come on. Get out the ground, so I can... There, hit him. There you go. Hey Axel, you gonna do something, lad? Ah, there you go. Thank you. I don't know if there's a reaction command for Axel. I don't think so. I think it's just you just fight alongside him until all the enemies are done. And Sora gets the slap shot. Slap shot is pretty useful. It's a pretty powerful attack which causes a fair bit of damage.
Feeling a little regret?
Nah, I can handle these punks. Watch this.
To be fair, I actually kind of like that interchange between them. Kind of shows the a bit of the relationship he used to have with Roxas. It's kind of a nice little touch, I suppose. Yep, and he's killed them all, and now he's dying. Fuck.
You're fading away.
Well, that's what happens when you put your...
Yeah, so this is pretty much what happens whenever an Organization 13 member bites the dust. They kind of
have beings, right?
fade away into
Anyway,
dark
I digress.
particles.
Go. Find Kyrie. Oh, almost forgot.
Hmm?
Sorry for what I did to her.
When we find her, you can tell her that yourself.
Think I'll pass. My heart just wouldn't be in it, you know? Haven't got one.
Excuse me? You're a nobody? Aren't you supposed to not have a heart?
What were you trying to do?
Oh, they're so back and forth with that shit.
He was the only one I liked. He made me feel...
As you can see, you can check that out for yourself in Kingdom Hearts 358/2.
You make me feel...
Because that's all that game pretty much was.
Kyrie's in the castle dungeon.
Apart from being a, you know,
Now go.
sea salt ice cream eating simulator.
Axel.
So if Axel didn't do that, we couldn't have got to the castle. Why'd you decide to only do that now, just before you die, you prick? But anyway, and we've got the Bond of Flame. Increases fire damage by 20%. Not particularly useful. It's more of a magic keyblade than a physical one, so I don't really bother with it. Yeah, I really don't bother with it because I think I just stick with that one. I just stick with the one I've got, the Sleeping Lion. It's just better.
Went a lot quieter than I thought.
That's Jigbar.
Perhaps he was ready for it.
Luxord.
Perhaps he put his existence on the line and won what
This is pretty much telling you that
Wait a minute. How would that even be possible? We don't
these are the
exist,
last boss
remember?
fights we got to do
But your son goes
against the
laws.
organization.
Then perhaps he bet
We've
his
got about
own
4 more fights, I
existence.
think, with Organization 13 members.
Either way,
Got to take out Luxord, Zigbar,
oh, Axel.
Sayex, and Xemnas.
That's
The last 4.
He won nothing.
and is
Yeah, there he is.
nothing.
There's Sayx.
He couldn't stand the emptiness of being without a heart, and that led to his demise. He was foolish.
I still think these chairs look ridiculously uncomfortable, and they're so stupid
Weakness
to get on.
has the power to awaken that
Hi, Xemnas.
which is dormant. It is
His final
clear
boss is actually a pretty fun fight,
that through his
even if it
actions,
is really fucking
however
hard.
foolish they may have been, Axel has touched Sora's heart. Perhaps he will soon awaken.
Who do you think they're talking about there? Of course, they're talking about Roxas. Spoilers. And, by the way, King, what the fuck were you doing, lad? While I was fighting all those nobodies, you was apparently sitting on your ass doing nothing. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the final world of the game. There's Kingdom Hearts in the back, in the distance. Here we are, the world that never was. Which makes no sense, because it's fucking here, so of course it was here at some point, and it continues to be here, but whatever the fuck.
Better find a way to get to that castle.
Anyway, so all that's left to do is to head to the castle, defeat the remaining members of Organization 13, and get Kairi. But that's not going to be until next part. I've got a few parts to go there, so join me next time for the next part of Kingdom Hearts 2. We're going to be starting off with a with the boss battle. In my opinion, the hardest boss in the whole game. So join me next time for the next part of Kingdom Hearts 2. See you next time.